Shalom, Shabbat, Shalom. This lesson here we are taking from 1 Corinthians, chapter 15, verses 42 and 44. We are talking about the different stages of the body. Mainly here we're talking about the body of man, this physical being, and how we will be transferring to a light body, a body that is controlled by light and not by inanimate material, meaning flesh and blood. It will not be controlled by that. Right now, we're on the inside controlling the outside, controlling the flesh. Soon we'll be on the outside controlling the flesh, meaning your spirit will emanate from out of your body, and you will be able to be supernatural, as they will say, or in the sense of a light body. Let's look at this. Verse 42. 1 Corinthians chapter 14, verse 42. In fact, let's start at 38. But God giveth it a body as it hath pleased him, and to every seed his own body. To every seed his own body. Here for us, we have the seed of faith. Okay? And if we were to do the Hebrew math, it would give us Aleph-mem-nun. Aleph meaning power, or head, or leader. Mem meaning water, spirit, and water, spirit, and truth. Seed and sprout, and nun being blood and air. Okay, or sprout as well. These are kind of interchangeable when you're talking in context of certain topics, because the seed cannot live without the water cannot live without the seed. When we're talking physical and protoplasts and protoplants and soil and water, here on the plane of things made manifest. So it says that, but God giveth it a body as it hath pleased him, and to every seed his own body. Every seed has its own body. All flesh is not the same flesh, but there is one kind of flesh of men, another flesh of beasts, another of fishes, another of birds, another of plants, another of materials, meaning soil, rocks, gems. Those are another flesh. There are also celestial bodies and bodies terrestrial, but the glory of the celestial is one, and the glory of the terrestrial is another, meaning that it's one body for this, one body for that, one body for that. This pen has a body, okay? There's ink inside, and there's a plastic body. You can have ink inside and have a metal body, right? Same with us. We have a spirit inside, and we have a fleshly body. There is one glory of the sun, and another glory of the moon, and another glory of the stars. For one star differeth from another star in glory. So also is the resurrection of the dead. Here we go. It is sown in corruption, it is raised in incorruption. This flesh is sown in corruption, it is raised in incorruption. Gold equals faith, faith equals light. Gold cannot be corrupted. You understand? For it to be pure gold, it cannot be corrupted. It is sown in dishonor, it is raised in glory. It is sown in weakness, it is raised in power. It is sown a natural body, it is raised a spiritual body. There is a natural body and there is a spiritual body. I'm going to read 45. And so it is written, the first man, Adam, was made a living soul, meaning he was a soul, a quickening soul, that breath, right? That breath emanating out of his body. The last Adam was made a quickening spirit, a spirit that radiates on a body, okay, or fully out from a body, so that you'll see the light instead of the body. And then he goes on and tell you the different details. But let's go to Luke 24 and 25. This is not an exhaustive study. It's just giving you a basic overstanding. I'm going to leave some links below so that you'll have other exhaustive studies for this same thing. Luke 24:25. Here we see the Messiah operating in a light body. I'm going to jump down to 37. But they were terrified and frightened, and supposed that they had seen a spirit. He said unto them, why are you troubled? And why do thoughts arise in your hearts? Behold my hands, my feet, that is I myself. Handle me and see, for a spirit have not flesh and bones, as you see me have. You understand? So he's showing you that the glory, right? The glory has overtaken the flesh and the bones. Yet he operates as a spirit. Light equals faith, faith equals gold. And we know that gold can be transparent to be able to see through it. Alright? And yet solid at the same time. We see this in Revelations, where we see in the streets of the kingdom is paved with transparent gold. Then he says in 44, have you any meat? Meaning he's demonstrating that it's still a body here, but that body no longer has its first state of power or control. This is a new kind of body, a light body, a body of faith, a body of the knowledge of Yah, our power, who has become heir to the kingdom of heaven. Alright. Here's more for you to read. 2nd Ezra chapter 7, verses 75 to 105, and Deuteronomy 32 and 20. Deuteronomy 32 and 20 tells you, Deuteronomy 32 and 20 tells you what the Most High is looking for. I'm going to read it, and that'll be the close of this. And he said, I will hide my face from them. I will see what their end shall be, for they are a very forward generation, children in whom is no faith, no trust, no gold, no light. So they cannot be heirs to the kingdom of heaven. So the Most High went into the future to find out their end. I hope that you gain some knowledge. I'll leave the links below, so that you can have an in-depth study, for this lesson. Shalom, shalom.